What's up everyone? Welcome back to today's video. Thank you for clicking on this video and I hope you are all having a great day. So let's get into the topic of this video, which is my top 3 stocks for this week and beyond. But before that, let's wrap up how we did this week. So Friday we marked a 1.3% gain. On the week we did roughly 5.5%, and when you compare that to the S&P 500, they marked 0.8% return on the week, so we're definitely outperforming the S&P 500, and as long as you're outperforming the market, you are good to go. So as long as we're getting gains and you guys are getting gains, that is the goal. All right, so now let's recap the top 3 stock picks from last week. So I gave you BIDU, I gave you SAVA, and I gave you VYNE. So BIDU had a stellar week, up 17% on the week to date. So excellent, excellent pick. I'm still very bullish on BIDU, and I will continue to let it grow. Moving on to SAVA Sciences, small return, 3.3%. Still waiting on news of their clinical trials. Probably won't happen next week, but maybe looking into future weeks, I could see some results being posted about their clinical trials, and hopefully those will be good results. I'm pretty sure they will be, so then we can see some gains then. And then lastly, I gave you VYNE Therapeutics. We marked a 4.3% loss, mainly because they announced a reverse stock split, reverse 1-to-4 stock split, which definitely does put negative pressure on the stock and is typically seen as negative negative action. I'm still bullish on this stock, but less so. I'm still going to keep them. I'm just going to set a solid $2.45 stop loss on them. So I still think $4 is definitely reachable, but it's becoming a little bit riskier to hold this stock. All right, so let's get into the top 3 stocks for this week and beyond. So our first one is Tbio, also known as Translate Bio. So Translate Bio is, if you go over to this tab, it is a therapeutics company specializing in mRNA medicines, which at the moment now is basically a COVID vaccine. So they're working on a COVID vaccine, definitely less known than some of the big ones, Pfizer and Moderna. But I think that works to our advantage. They are less heavily invested in, and they haven't caught the view of the broader market at the moment. So while you are seeing some steady gains over here, I am still very bullish, and I'm setting a $35 price target. There has been some news recently. Someone from Translate Bio or affiliated with it said that there have been delays. However, after doing some further research, Sanofi, which is a company they're partnered with, says that's not the case. So somebody misspoke. So don't worry about that. Definitely do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, and these are just my opinions. But I don't see any reason to worry about that and think this is certainly a great investment. All right, going on to the second pick of the week, we got NLS, also known as Nautilus. So Nautilus is, if you look at their website here, very similar to Peloton, and we all know how great Peloton's been doing over the past 6 months or so. So Nautilus has some key companies that it owns. So it owns Schwinn Bikes, which is a very popular sort of lower end bike company, and I work in the bike industry, so I know Schwinn has definitely been popping off lately, and the bike industry has been running out of bikes, so that's definitely a good aspect. Then they have Bowflex, which is their indoor gym equipment. Those are definitely been catching attention. I've seen numerous ads on the television about Bowflex, so they're getting recognized. However, their stock, I believe, is largely unrecognized as of yet. They have good gains, but certainly not on the same level as Peloton. So I still think they're completely undervalued, and I'm setting a $45 price target on Nautilus. All right, lastly, We got Square. So I'm a big fan of Square. I've been investing in Square since it was at $65. Not on this account, but on my old Robinhood account. So I've been very bullish on Square since the beginning. It's currently at $273. So this is certainly a long-term play. They've had quite a good past couple weeks, as you can see here. I'm setting a 350 price target by the end of the year. They something to note is their Cash App, which is a smaller part of Square, that has been running wild. They've seen tremendous growth on that, so I think Square is certainly a good opportunity to buy and almost never sell, but we got to lock in gains at some point. Square is definitely a great company in my opinion. All right, so that wraps up our top 3 stock picks of the week. I like to keep it short and fast with you guys. Don't want to bore you. I would like to note this is my second week making YouTube videos, and I am very thankful for all of the views I've gotten on my last 3 videos. So super thankful. I've gotten 2 more subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. And if you found this very helpful, I would recommend giving it a like or comment or possibly even subscribing. And I will see you all during the week.